Alrighty, this is just a quick demo of the desktop application I've been working on for the TI. It's kind of unplanned. I have not thought about what I'm going to do. I have not scripted what I'm going to do. I'm just going to run it and show you where it's at. So this is entirely built currently for the stock system. I have not put any thought yet into F18 or any of that stuff. A little tight on memory. Kind of sort of thinking maybe F18 could be a separate application if there was actually demand for it, because then I don't need to waste code with, well, check this, then do that. So none of that kind of crap. The primary advantage, maybe the best advantage, would be just 80 column text reads. Anyway, the inspiration for this was very loosely Gem on the Atari ST, but obviously doesn't look anything like it in the end. So the very first thing you got there is the cartridge, and that's the only thing that's installed by default. Like the base ST, you can manually install drives after the fact. We're going to do that in a second. But right off the bat, mouse support. Well, we have most devices on the TI now, so it's probably a good idea. I have not yet put any thought into how I'm going to link that in. I want to see how much memory I have free first. Anyway, you can open the cartridge and you can see what's in it. I'm going to go ahead and change cartridges because I have a test cartridge with a whole bunch of crap loaded. Let's see, where is that? Test. There it is. And so you can see it's got editor, assembler, Alex Kidd plus review. There's a whole ton of GROMs in here, not GROMs. Anyway. And if you select the cart now, you can see it actually enumerates all of them. There's a whole bunch of languages in here because I loaded Alpiner twice because Alpiner installs all these languages. And I just wanted to make sure that the list could support multiple pages. Pretty unlikely you'll actually get a cartridge that does, but hey, what the heck. And even though they're all at different bases, you can just hit and run them. It's fine. There's no way back yet because I haven't determined the final installation path. Okay, and I'll just do one more demo. Let's see. Alex Kidd, which is a ROM. And then you can hit scan, and this will scan your hardware and tell you all the devices you have installed. Classic 99, of course, as an emulator, has a lot of devices installed. This is probably more than most systems would have uppercase and lowercase DSKs, clipboard, clock, the raw disk device, the TIPI, the emulation, simulation. Anyway, what you do here is, oh, I thought it ran off the bottom on me there, but sorry, bug chasing. All right, well, maybe I was seeing things. Anyway, so you just highlight the devices that you want on your desktop. So let's say I want, because I don't want disk 2 or 3, I know they're empty. 4, 5, 6, 7, being silly at this point. 9, don't need 0. The clipboard you can't install. You can install it, but you won't be able to see anything because it's not a disk. Supports the clock, so do that. I'm also going to install this, which points to my web server, and hit enter. And now we have disk devices. And you can go in here and you can change the icons. So let's say that we want disk 9, I think I'm on, to be whatever this bug thing is. And we want disk 4. Let's make it the RAM disk. There we go. Nice. And so on. All right, and then of course you can just open the disk and you get a listing. Now, file listing is nice, and most of the time this is all you want. It's running a bit slow because long file names are slow, and I'm going to make a change to my long file name process after determining this. I realized that making it a variable access record system was a mistake because variable records cannot be directly accessed on the TI. If you want to go backwards, for instance, You have to go all the way back to record 0 and count through the whole list till you get the one you want. And that's slow. Whereas if it's fixed record size, the system can just multiply, get the offset, and read the files directly. So it's like, okay, that was a mistake on my part. But anyway, so you can also scroll horizontally, which lets you come back and get the disk information if you should care about that. And it remembers your scroll position, so if you prefer to see this, then you can have it always come up like that. Or you can just have it always come up like that. Supports subdirectories. That's the only subdirectory example I have. I don't currently have a way to go back a subdirectory, so I need to fix that. I want to open a file. No problem. Text files open. You can also scroll them left and right. There's a page button, which is based on the editor assembler page. Page down. Is that garbage? Page up. It's probably in the file. Again, because it's a variable file, page up is a little slower, has to reopen and reload the file. You can also just hit space to page down, which is what the ROS did. Let's see, what else can we do in here? Do we have any DF files? Oh, what's in BB? Another subdirectory. I haven't tried this. Nothing! Oh, well, that was silly. Coming to here, we've got some TI artist pictures. So if I scroll down to one that doesn't have an M, because M is an F18 file, there should be a fox. There we go. View the fox. Go back to desktop. And I'm quite pleased that it can do that fairly quickly even. See, there should also be like a road, I think. Yeah, there we are. Another thing it can do, although this is not currently useful, is you can open a device, tab back to the desktop, open a different device, you get both disks, you can tab back and forth between them. You have to look at the bottom there to see it changing. And then you can, well, that's all you can do actually. The idea is that eventually you'll be able to do copy operations. That's the only reason for there being two windows. Let's see here, and we can tab back to disk 4, close that one instead. Can I load? Is there anything here I can load? That one, I think. Yep, there we go. Yay, loaded a game, and I lost already. Anyway, let's see, was there anything else in there I wanted to show you? Probably. Doot, doot, doot. Oh, yeah, the colors. I'm just going to put a couple devices on the screen. You can cut in here, all your colors are configurable, so you can change background color, which is, the border color. You can change the text color. You can make the text color the same as the background, and then you can't see it. I hope you were remembering what key you were pushing. But TI users are used to that, so I wasn't too fussed. Let's go back to black. There we go. You can change the desktop color. Oh, I like that red. Oh, light red. Okay. Change your icons. Change the select cursor. This is like approaching hot dog. Change the title bar. And change the text on the title bar. Oh, that's what I need. I still need to add that. I keep forgetting. I want you to be able to change what the text says as well. And then the divider line. I just figured it would be neat to let you set the values for all of these things. Anything else I haven't shown you? No. It doesn't feel like very much, but this has been a hard grind. Not only getting these functions in here, debugged, tested. The C compiler has worked really well. However, I've been finding bugs in libti-99 and fixing those, so it's been good to exercise the system. Anyway, the idea is get this thing finished, start investigating new hardware, and maybe MPD can actually finally come out, because that would be kind of fun. I don't know if anyone would use it, but it would be really fun. Anyway, calling her quits. Bye-bye.